and we will start exactly where we left off. So when we add an account, we want the reset button to enable. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that just now. And it is button, data type button, and we'll call it reset button equals, and we'll find it. Find view by ID. And it's, well, it's actually a button, but r.id. We've got the two buttons there. Now button 1 and button 2 is not good names. So we'll go ahead, we'll save it, we'll go back and we'll rename our buttons. Give them an ID, decent ID. It's in the side here again. Scroll down, find ID, that's there. Call it button, but this is add to count button. I'll actually name it that. Yes. And we'll go ahead and we'll do the same for reset. Reset button. Yeah. So we'll go ahead. Now we've not got a button type in here, but that's fine. Go ahead and add it. Port it. There we go. Reset.id, and there we go. Now got the correct names. So that gets the button, and we can enable it. Button, reset button dot set enable goes true. And we'll do the same for, we'll actually disable it when we press the reset button. So we can't press it more than once. Reset button false. And we can go ahead and test that. Compile it, make sure our code works. It should pop up in the emulator. There we go. Oh, emulator's not loaded fully yet. And we've got our app. Add to count, button events, reset. We press add to count, it does nothing, but we can now disable and enable the button. That's pretty much event programming. Once you press the button it does something, but we can expand on that, so let's go ahead. We'll hit stop. Leave the emulator. Where's we're recording, so it's saving the state. And from that we'll go ahead and we'll start. Just create a nice little global variable inside the class for now. Integer. Press count and we'll set it to 0 to begin with. And for the add, so first of all we'll get the text view, which is text in the centre here. Yep, it's like a hello world. I'm going to change that, so text view, oops, spelled it wrong. Text equals find view by ID, and it's the same. r.id. We didn't have a name, did we? Didn't give it a name. So let's go back and give it a name. Text view, got it selected. Find the ID, it has no ID. I'm just going to call it center text for this one. There we go, it now has an ID. Now access it. There it's there on the list. We've found the text view. This means we can change properties of it. Found the button, we've enabled the button. Let's go ahead and actually do it all in an if statement. So, but we're always going to change the text. So if we use the press count equals 0, else and well. If it's 0, then we want, it means the button's already disabled. Go ahead and enable it. Enable the button. Set the text. Text.set text. button pressed. And we'll increment press count by 1. So now it's everything else, so press count plus plus, and then just check the text. Set text. Button pressed. Press count dot toString plus times. There we go. We've now got our function that when we press the button, it changes, enables the reset button, and changes the text in the center of the screen. We've got a reset button, so it disables the reset button, and well, we can go ahead and we're going to change the text and all. Text view, and well, the reset button gets disabled. Text, set text, I'm going to put it to 0, to empty, and we'll set reset press count to 0. And well, that's quite a lot onto the program already. Let's go ahead and run it, see what works. May work, no. Still wait on the device coming online. To point out to it, it's already online. Go ahead and stop that. Seems to have crashed it. End it again.